Welcome to another episode of Folklore and Culture. Folk ballads on heroes of particular region and communities bestow a mythical status on folk heroes who overthrew powerful rulers, both Indian overlords and colonial masters and their representatives. These ballads valorize protest and defiance, as can be seen in the ballad Reshma. These folk forms are instances of rich communicative ways within a community. Protest, broadly speaking, can be of two kinds: open and covert. Open protests can take the form of clearly or openly voiced dissent or gestures of protest. Covert protest, on the other hand, can exist in various hues. Lamentation, subversive laughter, and ridicule can be some of the expressions of covert protest. Interestingly, we are going to discuss about some folk forms that spring from the heart of the folk or common people and reach out to the folk. So, in 1832 marked the first instance of Dhangar coal uprising, Sonepur, and before long they were joined by Larka Poles of Singhbhum district. The Hos, Mundas, and the Oraos of Chota Nagpur rebelled against the British. In 1895, the Mundas were in revolt led by Birsa Munda. Birsa invoked the memories of 1832 and solidarity of the tribal people during that uprising. The valleys of Icha Upurang, Langolore, Domba Ghat, and upland of Jikilata in popular imagination has once resounded with the triumphs, though illusionary, of the powerful combination of Mundas, Larkas, Hos against the British Raj as commemorated with pride in Munda folk songs. These Munda songs were sung at the meetings of Birsa and his followers during 1898-99 in order to stir up the spirit of revolt on the eve of insurrection. A Munda meeting held in March 1898 on Simbua Hill sang about the coal revolt in 1832. Here goes the song. Oh, where are they fighting? Shouldering weapons like small ants? Oh, where are they shooting arrows? Carrying their weapons like the big ant? Oh, they fight at Bundu. Oh, they shoot arrows at Tamar. The Santal revolt of 1855-56, originating in the Santal Parganas of Bihar, spread over Santal areas of Bihar and Bengal. Around 30,000 Santals stood up against the British, led by the brave young men Sidhu and Kanu. They had no weapon but bows and arrows and a strong resentment against the ruler. The resentment spread through the songs such as the one translated by Hemango Bishwas. It goes like, Siddho, why are you bathed in blood? Kanu, why do you cry hul hul? For our people we have bathed in blood, for trader thieves have robbed us from our land. A memorable Santhal uprising in 1855 against the Dikkus, the landlords, moneylenders, and the British accomplices, has been recorded in a number of ballads. These ballads evoke admiration, awe, sympathy for the rebels. Here are the opening lines from a very long ballad. Kole Parmasha Mane Hasha Muluk Marbar Tare Ingrej Mariye Amra Rajes Liba Kere. It means they decided with great zeal to snatch the land from the British. There are few lines of the long ballad which seem to reflect a keen triumphant mood during the onward march of Santals to Kumrabad. Khor Bari Kuri Bhangle Dalan Kotha Kumrabader Logo Koke Korle Kumro Kota. So it actually means they brought down all the houses and mansions to dust. They chopped the residents of Kumrabad like Kumro. Kumro means yellow bird. The Indigo Revolt of 1859-60 saw the participation of more than 6 million peasants. This even attracted the sympathy of the elite Indians who had been indifferent to earlier such revolts. Dinabandhu Mitra's play Neel Darpan is a very good example of the way such revolts entered popular expression. Among the folk songs arising out of the revolt, the most famous one is, I'm saying the translation, the blue monkey has wrecked Bengal, our golden land, Harish, dies before his time, and Long is thrown into prison. What will the poor peasant do now? One can also cite the immensely popular folk song that spread like wildfire through Bengal following the hanging of Khudiram Bose, the teenager martyr who joined the terrorist movement and hurled a bomb with intention of killing a British bureaucrat. We do not know who composed the song, but it was picked up by the masses. So here we go with its translation. Ma, allow me to go for once. I shall come back. Oh, Ma, I'll put my head into the noose, all a smile. While the world will look on Saturday at 10, the court cannot contain the crowds anymore. The judge orders hanging for Khudiram. You still have 12 million sons and daughters, Ma. To tend, let me be hanged. I shall be born again in a mud hut. If you fail to recognize me, then just look for a sign of a noose around my neck. There was a burst of ballads and songs about Queen of Jhansi, which reflects popular hatred against the colonial torture and admiration of the Queen, as can be seen in the next song. It goes like, fell the trees, the Queen of Jhansi ordered, so that the Firingis cannot hang our soldiers, so that the cowardly British may not shout, hang them on the tree. Fell the trees so that they may not get any shade to rest in the hot sun. A gaunt prayer during the rebellion of 1857 invokes the popular spirit thus: shut the mouth of the slanderers and eat up the backbiters, trample down the sinners. You Shatru Samhika, kill the British, exterminate them. Ma Chandi, let not the enemy escape, not the wives and the children of such. Oh, Samharika, show favor to Shankar. Support your slaves. Listen to the cry of religion. Mathalka, eat up the unclean. Make no delay. Now devour them, and that quickly gore Mathalka. The great harvest of folk literature, scroll, music, and rural tamashas preserve the glory and martyrdom, the thrill and the tragedy of 1857. It was only in later years that these slowly percolated into mainstream and thereby inspired subsequent freedom struggle. So these are valuable documents of our anti-imperialist struggle and national heritage. Folklore can be the repository of countless micro-narratives of history. By the term micro-narratives, for those individuals or domestic or personal narratives, both of the individuals and the communities are implied. These narratives are commentary and at times source of official history as well. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you like my content, please like, share and subscribe so that I can reach as many people as possible to create awareness of how subalternity of certain communities have shunned them and silenced them for centuries now.